Hello everyone, Tinike Pawale here. Finally, the moment we've been waiting for. What exactly do I tell my child about sex, my teenager? Well, the good news is that your child has actually been waiting. They are eager to have this conversation with us. So once you get the boldness and the information and you start this conversation, you'll be amazed how well it's going to go. But some preambles. As you enter this conversation, be prepared to be vulnerable. Be prepared to be humble, to be honest, to be open, to sharing your own experiences, to just be human. Your children can read through that. And if you're coming down to their level to really have a good conversation, then you have their ears and everything will go well. Next thing, break the myth. Sex is not a taboo. It's not a dirty word. It's actually a good thing that God gave us to enjoy. It can actually be comforting and reassuring and enjoyable under the right circumstances. And as wonderful as sex is, you cannot really enjoy the utmost of what God has for us in just any casual sexual encounter with just anyone. So that's what we need to explain to our children first. And then lighten the mood. Whatever example you have that's going to just lighten the mood. One lady talked about the fact that when she was discussing sex with her teenager, she told her, whenever your body begins to do or wants to do something that your brain does not agree with, then you need to get a fire extinguisher because you're ready to spray yourself to quench some fire. And, that led to the girl laughing and, they were able to enter the conversation. So whatever your example is, just be prepared to say something funny that will ease you into the conversation. So next is you discuss the anatomy of the reproductive organs, the male and the female organs. And again, there's no excuse. If you don't know it, then just Google and you can get the information. So tell them about how it functions, and that helps to get them prepared. And also talk to them about puberty, menstruation for girls and ejaculation for boys. Let them know that that is normal and that is not something to be afraid of. Talk to them about healthy relationships, what a healthy relationship looks like. A healthy relationship involves mutual love, mutual trust, mutual respect, and ongoing conversation, open communication between partners. Unfortunately, if you are not modeling that in your home or in your relationship, then your child is not seeing what a healthy relationship is. But at the same time, we don't have to be shackled down by our weaknesses. We can admit to it that I know that what you see in your mom and I, in your dad and I know that that's not what I'm telling you, but we're working on it, and hopefully you're working on it. Because the truth is, if you don't have a good relationship going on, if you have disrespect going on, if you have violence, if you have all of those things going on, then that's what your child is seeing, and that's what's going to be attractive to them. That's what they're going to think as normal. So if you are in that kind of unhealthy relationship and you're not doing anything to make it better, then unfortunately you're setting your child off for failure. That is the hard truth. Talk to your children about boundaries. Let them know that they can say no, that they should have their boundaries, what they're not going to allow to be done to them, where they're not going to go. That is just okay to have your physical boundaries and to have your emotional boundaries. Talk to them about peer pressure. There's negative peer pressure and there's positive peer pressure. They need to know, and that is a whole another topic that we may go into later, but you need to help them about peer pressure. And you can help them by really having conversations with them so you can hear from them when something is going on so that they can share with you. So they don't have to follow the crowd that's doing the wrong thing, because a lot of young people are making good choices and they just need to make the right choice. So now, this is part one. I don't know how many parts this conversation is going to be because it's an important one, but we just got done with part one and I'm going right on to part two. So wait for that. I'll see you there. Thank you.